The role of the wind tunnel in the grand scheme of things is very important for Ford racing, because I mean really everything we do really is very, very heavily concentrated on aerodynamics. So the whole development of the car, as far as downforce level, balance level and drag, is kind of determined here during the development phase of this 2013 Fusion. The benefits of a 40% scale rolling road tunnel are sort of multifold. First of all, the accuracy level is much better than the static floor tunnel at Lockheed, because here we have a rolling road that gives much more accurate results and translates onto the racetrack much better. The second benefit here is we're using 40% scale models, and they're actually more efficient and cheaper to operate and build and use during the development process for this new car. And it doesn't detract from any of our current race teams either. In the scale model tunnel, this is our 6th or 7th test so far, and we started in August of last year with this. But we have also been to some full-size tunnels also. We've also been with the car to Lockheed and Aerodyne and done test work there and verified what we developed here at ARC in the scale model, and also then had it on the test track to verify all the wind tunnels. The way things operate in the wind tunnel world, that quite a few things that we develop, they don't ever see the light of the day on the racetrack. The scale model enables us to go and pick out the areas of the car that we want and the shapes with the correct downforce, balance and drag levels. And once we've determined those things in scale, then we go ahead and make full-size car parts that we then test in other wind tunnels and also then submit to NASCAR. The aerodynamics for the development of this 2013 Fusion is very important, because we want to put a new car out that is very, very similar in downforce level and drag level and balance level than the current car we're racing. So we end up with a smooth transition from the old car to the new car once this car gets introduced next year. The correlation between the wind tunnel and the racetrack was very good, because the iteration we built before the car that we have in the tunnel today, which had just a few details different, that car drove very well at Homestead. In fact, Matt Kenseth, who drove the car there, said he couldn't really tell the difference between the current car and this new car. And that was really the whole object of the exercise, because really, if it's absolutely important that the wind tunnel numbers transfer to the racetrack. Between the current car and the 2013, there is actually very little difference. I mean, the biggest thing, the car has a bit more drag because it's got a slightly sleeker greenhouse that flows more air onto the spoiler, and therefore it has a little bit more drag than the current car. But as far as downforce level and balance level wise, we're very, very close to the current car. Where we're at today, in today's test, we're just really fine-tuning the car to satisfy some of the NASCAR target numbers that we need to hit to aero match our competitors. Up to now, the first few tests, which started back in August of last year, that was when we worked through several iterations of this car to get where we are now. The main objective for this car is to put more brand identity into the race car. So what we've been trying to do is capture all the as many of the 2013 Fusion character lines as we possibly can and incorporate them into the race car.